Hello and welcome back. Breathe it in. We are already embarking on this year of harmony 2024, and we are now in the month of February. And here in the United States, we all tend to think of Valentine's Day and chocolates and will I get roses and I better be treated right. But it's a month of love. And what better way to invite this love in than to love ourselves more, because there's a law of attraction, there's also the law of assumption, and both of those wrap up into what your thoughts are, what your words are. And it's that repetitive stuff, it's that quiet stuff that begins to speak your truth. And we're gonna do card readings in a minute, so just stay tuned. The essence of all of this is love, right? Love is what makes the world go round. When we can do something in love, when we embark on something that we love, doesn't it get easier? Because we love it so much. It's a joy to do. It's a joy to be part of, because it's an extension of who you are. So think about this. If something is difficult in your world and you're having you just can't get ahead, pull back and ask yourself, what part of this is not a reflection of who I am? Then ask, can you let it go? So you can then invite something else in to replace it that is in more of alignment with who you are. So without further ado, are you surprised that the Magdalene herself decided to come forward? Because she's all about love. She is all about that strength, that power of love, not just of self, but of the divine, looking around you and seeing the magnificence in everything that there is. So haven't pulled cards yet, so let's see what she has to say. And if you want to find more about this deck, go on over to angelchatter.com and look up the card decks that I have. This is one of two that I have channeled just for you. Okay, shuffling up. So the first card is Soul Space. The card message reads, your counterpoint of love resides in quiet contemplation. So this is, are you using your inside voice? Because when you're yelling and screaming, not in joy, like you're really rooting for your favorite athletic team, or you're so excited for someone or yourself, but when you're shouting in anger, trying to be heard over the other people, you have really stepped out of that energy of love. You're now in very, very much in that ego place. So, inside voice, children, inside voice. It goes back to our childhood, because when we're quiet, we can hear better. We're not hearing just the words, but we're hearing the undertones. We're hearing that hidden message that another's trying to convey. Maybe they're hurt, maybe they've been abandoned, maybe they've been abused. We don't know that whole story, which includes our story. So get quiet. Allow yourself to be, and in that stillness, you'll permit yourself to be more surrounded by love. And within that, you will know the next steps forward that are perfect for you. The next card, I love that it comes right after this, is Warrior. And that might sound counterproductive or counterintuitive from the card she just read. But when you are fighting for what's right, not what you've been told is right, but what that love, that power here, that purity here, what is coming forward? What can you do to help? Remembering that, and this is something she would like me to share, You cannot alter another's life path. It is their life path. It is their soul. You don't know what their karma and their dharma is, right? But you can wish them well. You can help them, be present for them. That's being a warrior. A warrior is a person who simply shows up. You can do things quietly behind the scenes. Volunteering at a shelter, pet shelter, abused women's shelter, food shelter, all these different kinds of communities that can gather together. And this is done in love. People in those areas, they're not looking for accolades. They're looking for help. There's that warrior. The next card, spirituality. When you walk in love, feel that love, allow yourself to speak with love. Don't you feel like you have a deeper connection to the divine? Don't you feel like there's an awareness? It's that clarity. When you look outside, you can see the life coming off the plants and the trees and your pets and certainly, other humans. There's that extra bit of energy that you realize that there is that connection between you and all. You can have a connection between you and a crystal. You can have a connection between you and a pen. We all have a favorite pen. This is not one of my favorite pens, but we can have that connection. It's that spirituality. It's that union, that camaraderie. And you feel it because it's comfortable. It's an extension of love. Last but not least, the card of emotions. This goes back to the very first card. When you are in that zone, when things are just easy, are you not in joy? Are you not in that energy of love? It's hard to be in ego and in joy. It's hard to be in ego and in love. So pay attention, she's asking you to do. How are your emotions reflecting your imbalance? When did you step off that path of love during that situation? Go, oh, Magdalene's right. And then go, thank you for the awareness. How can I get back to that energy of love? How can I embrace more? Oftentimes she will suggest that you enter the cave. And that's typically just you're going to go off and meditate for just a little bit to recenter yourself. Oftentimes placing your hands over your heart helps tremendously because your heart's the birthplace of your soul. So by you touching, so if you do this, you can feel your hands touching yourself, clenching your fist. So here you can't touch your heart, but you can touch where your heart lives. Breathe it in, connect to your soul, connect to that, connect to you. Feel her hands gently upon yours. Feel that love being offered to you. There's great, great power in this 4-letter word. Be aware of how it is impacting your life throughout this month of love. Breathe it in. And by the way, if you do want some chocolates and roses, I hope you get them. Happy February. I'm Christine Alexandria, the founder of Angel Chatter and Angel Chatter Academy, wishing you so much love and a wonderful month. Bye for now.